Hello, welcome to the stream. I see Matthew Owen here. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are gonna get started with a shiny Riolu hunt here in a second. I'm gonna go make sure I'm healed up, make sure I have everything good for this. Fortunately, I believe we should have no issues going for Riolu here. Yeah, it should be straightforward. Since Decidueye is Ghost type, Riolu can't hit us with Final Gambit, which is always the biggest problem with Riolu, is dealing with Final Gambit. But Decidueye is a really good trainer for it, I think. Silent Fox, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Hope everyone had a good Thursday. Hope everyone's excited for the weekend. I am absolutely excited for the weekend. I'm actually excited for the whole week because I have the week off, basically. I finished up my last day at my job today, and my new job starts on the 17th, so I've got a whole week to kind of relax and do stuff. Adam Woodward, welcome to the stream. New hunt, woo! DJ Riolu, welcome to the stream. The perfect DJ to have here. I believe we're all set up here. So, the way I SOS hunt in Sun is a little bit different than I think most streamers SOS hunt, as far as I don't have the Harvest Leftberry skill swap, Trevenant, or Executor set up on here. We'll fly in here, and then we'll go back down to the Grove. But yeah, so my plan is I will swap the collar every 10 calls, every 10 successful calls, that is. That's just generally how I've always done it. There's nothing wrong with doing it any other way. It's just the way I've always done it. And like I said, I think we should be okay on Riolu as far as it can't knock itself out. It shouldn't be able to knock us out since, again, we're Ghost type, so none of its moves can damage us. I think it always has the same 4, given that it's level 50 to, or like 52 to 55, I think, and the last move it learns is at level 50. Yeah, Rebecca Norton, welcome to the stream. Mel, how's it going? You're so pumped for this. Me too. It's been so long since we've done an SOS hunt. I should check the number of Pokeballs I have. I don't think it'll be a problem. I think we're okay. Let's actually check it right here. Good time, since we're sitting in the menu. I have 132, so I think we are okay for Riolu. So I'm going to go ahead and run. Yeah, I'm excited for this. It's been a long time since I've done an SOS hunt. We got some good music going to start it off. Hey, John the Pikachu, welcome to the stream. Hope your Ultra Sun playthrough's going well, man. Alright, we got a Riolu. Let's go ahead and get this hunt underway. Alright, yeah, so I have Leaf Blade, False Swipe, and that should be all we need. So I'm going to go ahead and False Swipe it. I think the problem here will be False Swipe might not take it down all the way at first, just because... Okay, or it does. See, there we go. Final Gambit is out of the question. We are okay. Ozbek, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yo, and we can get Chanseys off this, too. That's awesome. So that'll be interesting. It means our call rate and our count won't exactly be the same. Or at least, like, the number of moves I've used in my count won't be exactly the same. I am going to have to, unfortunately, be a little bit of a meanie to my cat today. I can't let her up in my lap because I got to concentrate. And I have, like, 2 open containers of liquid on my desk. You've got to go soon? Hey, that's all good, Rebecca. I'm glad you can stop by for the time being. It's good to have you here. Alright, we're getting Chanseys. How am I? I'm doing fantastic. It is Friday. I'm ready for a week of vacation, basically. And I'm excited for this hunt. I'm really excited for this hunt, actually. Plushgo Boom, welcome to the stream. Chansey first call. Chansey second call, too. What's the call rate of Chansey? Yeah, so it can lower my defense, and it can buff its special attack. That's all it can do. It has no effective moves on me otherwise. Third call, okay. What's the call rate? What's the call rate for Riolu here? What does it call? Like, I know it has a decent rate of calling. I feel really bad. My cat really wants up into my lap, but I just can't let her up here right now. Alright, Pony Grove. What's the call rate? Okay, there we go. Finally! Finally, I was worried we weren't going to get any Riolus at all. Yeah, what is that call rate? So many Chansey, right? We haven't even had a turn to, What's incredible is we haven't even had a turn to set up Adrenaline Orb yet. That's actually something I haven't checked. I don't know if I have enough Adrenaline Orbs. We might be restarting this one. We might just, you know, be starting encounter number 3 on something else here. I'm gonna have to check my Adrenaline Orbs and make sure I have enough. I know I'm good on Lepa Berries. I have like 990. I had like 999 at one point. Yo! Wake, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? Guys, I am very excited for this upcoming week. I've got some projects I just want to work on, as far as like things I just need time to be out of the house for. Hopefully I'm going to make my desk a little bit bigger. It's going to make it where the Jirachi setup isn't so cramped in the corner of my desk. I can actually kind of spread it out a little bit. As well as I should be able to stream more. I don't have anything going on during the day outside of, you know, potentially working on that stuff. There's some basic little video ideas I really want to work on. Finally, it doesn't call something. As strange as that might be to say, alright, I have 22 Adrenaline Orbs, so we are all good. We just needed 2. We had 20 extra. Gonna make a YouTube video. Awesome, Rebecca. What's it gonna be about? Riolu has the highest chance to call for help. Yeah, like Riolu has a good chance for calling for help. I was just wondering what the rate, like the percentage chance of it was calling Chansey. Because it called so many. Adele, I know you want in my lap. I know you want up in my lap, but I can't let you up here right now. Doing quite well. Awesome. Moved onto the apartment hunting process. Ah, yes, that's the fun one. I guess from what it sounded like, it's going to be a bit far away, so you're not going to be able to go check them out in person. I guess. I take it. My cat is really trying to get in my lap. She has resorted to trying to climb onto the desk from a chair. But yeah, hope the apartment hunting goes well for you, Wake. I'm really excited for you with that, man. We're making progress on this, guys. This is starting off way more smoothly than I expected it to. Okay. It's a rare call, though. Yeah, so that's strange we got 3 in a row. That's insane, actually. Also, sorry if the camera starts shaking. I have a cat behind that camera. That's probably going to rub on the monitor that it's supported on. Gonna miss Crab Rave again, aren't you? I don't know. It depends on if you're here for it. Six-hour drive. We got some virtual tours come up. Oh, that's nice. So I guess like apartment management will just like take a phone in there and like FaceTime you or just do like a video call and walk you around the place. At least you can do stuff like that. Like at least it's not a total just shot in the dark. You know? What's your favorite hunting method? Yours is SOS, chain fishing, and soft resets. Absolutely, hands down, SOS hunting is my favorite. Just, it's so good. It's so good. It's the perfect pacing, especially for streaming. Constantly getting encounters, constantly having to make little tiny decisions. It's nothing like too monotonous, you know. You gotta make sure it's calling. You have a chance of it calling. You have a chance of it calling the right Pokemon in. You know, you have a chance of it calling, you have a chance of it, like, successfully calling, you have a chance of it calling the right Pokemon in. There's all this stuff that's going on. There's the prep before the hunt of making sure that, like, you've considered any potential chain-ending moves it has, any status moves it can deal to you, things like Salandit you consider, you know, you need to cute charm it in order to get, like, an evolvable one, like, all that good stuff. SOS hunting, favorite one, hands down. Is everything okay, Rebecca? It seems like it. Alright, so now that Riolu has made 10 calls, we will knock out the original Riolu, and then I will re-false swipe the second Riolu on the screen. This is just for my own way of doing it. It's not the most optimal way to do it, but it is just the way that I have always done it in Sun. For doing it in USUM, I do intend to do Harvest Leopardberry stuff, but this is just the setup I had available to me right now. Yo, Jay Plays, welcome to the stream. Just here for a minute. Nice haircut. Thank you! After Monday, you should be able to watch the stream regularly. Alright, it will be good to see you here, Jay. Yeah, hopefully next week, like I said, I've mentioned this before, but part of, you know, me being off during the week is there's some things I would like to do as far as, like projects that'll have me out of the house all day, so I won't stream on those days. I'm thinking Monday for that, maybe Monday and Tuesday, but then every other day of the week, like I could stream most of the day if I wanted to. I also know Saturday definitely won't be a stream day. Sunday's hit or miss at the moment as well. If there's like a chance to do a race with Puffin, then sure. But if it's a normal stream, I'm probably gonna take a break on it just so I'm like rested properly. And I know everything is all set for starting my new job on next Monday. But yeah, so next week will be an interesting week with stream schedule. I think it'll result in ultimately more hours streamed. It might just be fewer streams that are longer, or multiple streams on a day, or something like that. But we'll make it work, and I'm excited for it. Man, we're getting so many Riolu encounters here. It is awesome when we get those good call rate Pokemon. I feel so bad for my cat right now, guys. She's just walking around my feet and like constantly trying to figure out the proper way to jump up, but I have to keep like moving my legs to like make her stop. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, I figure that's what it'll be. I know like some apartments have like weird like 3D photospheres that you can like go on their website and look at, but those really don't give you any like perspective on it, you know? Like I think this place had it for a couple of the like floor plans. I think this is one of them, and I even like living in the floor plan went in and looked at this like I wouldn't know what this is. I wouldn't know what this is unless I lived in it, right? Like, but having like someone that can actually walk the camera around and show you show you like, here's what the sink and like the bathroom looks like, and you know, you get like actual good information out of it. That'll be nice. Especially when you're able to ask questions. Also, dang, we actually have to use a legendary while our Riolu's out here. That's awesome. Love how many targets you can get with SOS. It's a fun method too. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Almost every Pokemon in Alola can be hunted this way, which is phenomenal. It gives you so many opportunities to do this method of hunting and to get really good at it. I love it. It's my favorite, hands down. So that's kind of where, like, I've stated that I'm not as big of a fan of the methods that have happened with Overworld, like visible Overworld Pokemon, like Overworld encounters, you know, like run into something intentionally, like Let's Go, and most of the encounters in Sword and Shield. They just haven't been as exciting to me because you're out of the battle. But a lot of that, I don't know. I think that's just a comparison to SOS as opposed to a comparison to all methods before it, right? Like most methods have had you in the overworld most of the time. SOS is one of the few that keeps you in battle the whole time. Yeah, so there we go. The two attacking moves Riolu can deal out, just can't do them to me. Just can't do them to us, which is phenomenal. It makes this hunt so much easier. Yo, Art, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good Friday. Hope you had a good Thursday. It's good to see you, man. A bit more difficult with only looking for a 6-month lease. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a big problem, because that's the situation you'll find anywhere. I don't even know if it's really a fee for it being a short-term lease. Usually, sorry, my hair looked a little weird. But I don't even know if it's like a fee really for being a short-term lease, as much as just they increase rates on shorter-term leases. Like, my original lease at this apartment was a 14-month lease, and when I renewed it as a 12-month lease, my rent went significantly higher than it was last year. But I knew I probably wasn't going to be in this apartment more than another year. And that turns out to be the case. I'm probably moving in August. So you got a haircut? I did. Finally, after like 15 months of not getting one, I finally got a haircut. Rebecca, are you talking in chat, or are you trying to type somewhere else? What's gonna be crazy is if we get a shiny Chansey off this. Also, we have to knock out Chansey, even though this would be the time that I would be switching the Mons over. We gotta knock out Chansey here. In Ultramoon, you went for a Manectric. It's called rate super low, and you got it. Hey, that's awesome. Named it Conduit. Nice. New to this whole process, so you're learning a lot. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I get it. I had to deal with it a little bit with college, but yeah, college apartments and like real world apartments, you know, college is still real world, but like college apartments versus normal apartments is a very different situation, because like college apartments, you go in like now to start your lease in August, and that's late. Like, you're one of the last people finding a place then. You know, you're trying to find scraps. Where every, like, normal apartment, it's like, hi, I need a place, like, tomorrow. And they're like, cool. You know, in fact, they encourage that, right? Like, I got lower rent by starting my lease, like, a day or two earlier. Just because they want to have someone in the spot. You know, they can't guarantee that there's going to be a wave of people coming in 3 months. You know, like a college apartment can. Like, college apartments do their leases for a year, generally. Sometimes it's a lot easier to get a 6-month lease with a college apartment because semesters are a thing. But even then, rates are still higher, right? These Chanseys are crazy. I didn't think Chansey was gonna be a thing in this. There's a good chance we get the Chansey, actually. If I get the Riolu, am I going to evolve it? Maybe this one, maybe another one. Generally, I go for living dexes, so what I'll do, if this was a hunt off stream, I would be doing 2 Riolu hunts back to back. That's without a question what would happen. But with streaming, I probably won't do the second one on stream, at least for now. Unless you guys want it. If we got Riolu, like, now, then yeah, we go for a second one. But if we got it at the end of the stream, or we got it, like, after another stream of Riolu, I might wait. I might wait and come back to it later. But for now, we're gonna do the one. I'll leave it as Riolu until I hunt a second one. Generally, I evolve the one with better stats. Even if I don't intend to, oh, why did I Adrenaline Orb? I needed a Lepaberry there. That was dumb of me. I knew something was off. But yeah, so I will, so I'll leave it as a Riolu for now, but there will be another shiny Riolu caught and turned into a shiny Lucario. Yeah, good experience though, absolutely. Hope Banana shines. Hey Puffin, how's it going? Thanks, man. Hopefully it does. This is the first time I've ever actually hunted Riolu. I don't know why I haven't done it until now. I've always chained with the Decidueye. So like, I've always been immune to Final Gambit. It's never been like a concern. I've just never done it. But yeah, I'm excited to be doing SOS on stream. I gotta practice for our race, man. I haven't done an SOS hunt on stream in like years now. I gotta go make your YouTube video. Alright, see you later, Rebecca. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. No Rouge Boy yet. You'll get it soon, man. Hey, Kevin, welcome to the stream. Juan, welcome as well. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well today. It actually outsped me. Interesting. I didn't realize it was doing that. Not that it matters. Decidueye is 100% immune to everything that Riolu does. Like, it lowers my defense, but then it can't hit me. And then it raises its special attack, and it still can't hit me. Gotta love ghost types. Love seeing Sun and Moon. Not a lot of people hunt Noji Sun Moon. It's just where most of my shiny huntings happened. Like, I haven't had a reason to move on to Usum. I probably will for some other hunts. Because my kind of a limitation I've put on myself just over the years is I will only hunt in Sun with Pokemon I found in Sun and or like Moon. Like, only in those 2 games. So stuff like the Harvest Lepaberry Trevenant I don't have access to here. And again, like, I could trade one in if I wanted. Which I already have one in Usum, so I'll probably just trade in another for doing more like infinite chaining on SOS hunts in Usum. That'll probably be my plan with that, but yeah. Yeah, no. Sun is like my comfort game, honestly. I have like 2,000 hours in it. It's an estimate at this point, because the timer's maxed out. It was the game I played like 8 hours a day for a semester of college. So it's good to get back into it. Shiny Chansey, but not in Let's Go. That'd be awesome. Shiny Chansey in Let's Go is incredibly stressful. Especially as someone who catches everything in Pokeballs. That thing runs away more than anything else. Hope it shines soon, full odds. Needs to be nice for once, right? Oh, it has Prankster? Ah. Shortly after you stopped streaming, you got shiny Rangaroo through the rush encounter. Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. It's the rarer one, so that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. You got a Alolan Sandshrew through SOS. Congratulations, dude. They're hunting Torchic at the beginning of Omega Ruby for your 4th shiny lock in that game. Dude, that's crazy. Awesome, man. Best of luck. Did a little Masuda in Sun, but most of your hunts are in Usum. Yeah. Yeah, I actually didn't do a whole lot of hunting in Usum outside of the legendaries. I think we did a Zorua on stream. I think that's the only SOS hunt I did in Usum, because what happened is I did like legitimately 8,000 hours of SOS hunting in Sun before I ever considered streaming. And then once I started streaming, I started mostly doing my shiny hunts on stream, and I just never did SOS. I wanted to try other things, I guess, is really, I guess, kind of what it was back then. It was like, I want to hunt these legendaries, I want to do some other stuff. So I never really did SOS in in USUM outside of a couple hunts that were just like, I need filler, I'm not prepared for, you know, like, I need some filler, I'm not prepared for doing, like, a proper, like, legendary hunt. So I didn't have the thumbnail, I didn't have whatever. Yo, Donuts, welcome to the stream. Shiny Shack, welcome as well. Good luck on that. Thank you. A little bird said you streaming, so you had to stop by. Well, thank you. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good Friday. There's this one boy, I forget his name, that was dodging everyone. And what? Oh, at a summer camp? Was really good at dodgeball. That's awesome. I'm glad you said you had fun. Sun Moon have different island scan targets too. True. I need to do an island scan. You mentioned doing Monferno. Like, despite the, like I've said, thousands of hours I have in Sun, never did an island scan. I think I collected 2 or 3 of the island scan Pokemon, but I'd always forget about them and just go back to SOS hunting and then do that for a week, and then I should try that, and it wouldn't be a time I could find a new target. Yo, Super Slurpuff fan, welcome to the stream. You're soft resetting the splashing water things in Ultra Moon. Oh, nice. Looks like the water that rushes at you. I forget what the splashing water is. Or is it just like the special fishing? Why did April feel so long? It felt short to me, honestly. Honestly, it just, in general, everything's felt incredibly fast for the past year. Scenery hasn't changed all that much. I live in this box. Time flies right now, man. Gonna go, you're doing overtime at Dollar Tree. Alright, one. Hope that goes well for you, man. Hope the rest of your shift is good. Nothing crazy. Peter, welcome to the stream. The only way to hunt Combuskin with Q Charm is Island Scan. Really? Didn't know that. Never done an Island Scan hunt either. I haven't even attempted a hunt. That'd be cool to try. So that's definitely something we need to try at some point. Trying to get a shiny Whalemore Wailord for your sister, but if you get a Dragalge, you're keeping it. Understandable. Got 3 shiny Greninja through Island Scan. Nice. A shiny Litwick too. Nice. That's it. You want to do Monferno and always spawning Bulbasaur. It'd be so cool to do one of those. I think, you know, you just end up in that situation where you only have like a certain amount of time to do it, right? Like, if the time of day changes, the hunt's over, right? If I'm not mistaken. Again, it's been so long since I've even considered it. Gotta go, giving you all the luck for Yellow Doge. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, you too, Fox. Thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you. Hope to see you again soon. You've looked into the Island Scan hunt, haven't had it in you to do it yet. Yeah, I need to look into it some more. Maybe we can try one this week. Yeah, since I got a bit more time to stream and everything. I got more time to stream. There's been like this video idea I've wanted to do for so long. I have a lot of it done. Over the past month, the mess that has gone on and off that counter back there has been for it. I got so close to being able to make the video, then I tweaked something, broke it all, and I haven't been able to fix it. As is the way with electronics and software. You save before you scan the island after an hour, just soft reset into another hour. Gotcha. I got 2 female Combuskin on Island Scan, so this is the only good way. Sounds like a plan, dude. Best of luck. Every month of this year felt fast except for April. It was like run, snail run. I wonder why it was so slow for you. Yeah, the timer runs that you stop reset. Interesting. I did not know that. The partner cap to get you hunt. I thought the leaf blades leaves were shiny sparkles. Your jaw involuntarily dropped. The sudden shock. That'd be crazy if we got it at like less than 40 encounters. That would be insane. Surfing Pika. Ah, yes. Kevin, you did the partner cap, right? I just realized I had never actually set Discord to streamer mode, so sorry for that blip that everyone just heard. I have to imagine at least half of you guys just instinctively check Discord, so apologies. Oh, that was almost bad. We've been doing too many legendary hunts, guys. I almost soft reset. Since you just got your shiny Manaphy, you're taking a break from hunting to do Nuzlocke. Oh, you got your Manaphy. Peter, congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Shiny Manaphy hype, man. GG, congrats, and I'm insanely impressed at your willpower there, man. Cause dang, dude, dang, man, that's awesome. I need to get back to my Manaphy hunt at some point, but who knows when that'll happen. I also just realized, speaking of Discord, I never actually notified the server that I'm streaming. I was running late. There we go. Now everything is actually finally properly set up. I knew I forgot something. Got a Manaphy at 1012. Yo, that's awesome. It's a fun hunt, slow but very unique, for sure. For sure. I wish the slow part wasn't so much of a factor in determining if it would be a good streaming hunt, because I want to do it on stream. It's just slow, man. I gotta figure out how to speed it up even a little bit. Trying to find a Game Shark for a decent prize to do, or for a decent price to do Darkrai, Arceus, and Shaman and Platinum. Also need to beat the game first. I mean, at least for Darkrai, can't you do the DNS Wonder Trade trick? Or not DNS Wonder Trade, DNS Mystery Gift trick, where you get the item to do the Darkrai quest. I know Mel's done that before, and she's found Darkrai, or she's got the item to do Darkrai. Because I mean, if you're going the Game Shark route, I feel like you'd be okay with that one too. It's a pretty easy setup. It does take a little bit of technical know-how, I guess. I mean, I had to like change the setting on my router for it to work, but it wasn't too bad. You can do it without a Game Shark. Search for the proxy server. Yeah, exactly. Basically, you can tell the game to go to a certain place and act like that's the mystery gift, and it'll give you the item for it. Someone out there has a server set up that's just faking being a mystery gift server. The game has no way to know it's not legitimate. It just gets a random item. You basically collect a bunch of different random items until you get the one you want. You'll get the one to do Darkrai. I think there's one to do Shaman. So yeah, those are. I think that's a valid option. This ate an entire carton of blueberries. Hopefully you don't turn blue. Try to do the DNS Darkrai thing, but you have to change stuff with the router and they won't let you. Ah, yes. And Void Glitch scares you. Void Glitch being scary is 100% understandable. I totally get that. Totally get that. Yeah, I can also kind of see the hesitance of someone to let you modify the router for stuff like that. It's not actually that big of a deal, I would say, but again, I'm modifying my own router when I do that. I am aware of what's happening when doing that. I'm aware that there is a slight risk that happens for that like brief period that it's open. Yeah. So I guess like if you're trying to figure out what to do and you're fiddling around with settings, it can be a bit more difficult. 3DS has everything set up for that server, you just need a different network. You can use the DNS exploit for both. That's where you're Nuzlocking Platinum. You'll hunt Shaman once you finish. Cool. Yeah, like basically you can get any like mystery gift item from that. I still feel so bad. You can't see her. Can you see? Oh, she dropped down. For a brief second, there was a cat head right out here. She's trying to get up in the chair, but I can't have her up here with how much stuff's on my desk right now. How'd you use your phone as a hotspot to make it work? Yeah, it's strange how that has to work. Like, you have to enable certain things, just because of the way that, like, the internet like protocols used by those games are so old that, like, modern routers have a chance of not supporting them just out of security concerns. Oh, my camera's shaking. Sorry, guys. I have a cat trying to sneak under a monitor. She's really trying her best to get in my lap. Maybe she's just gonna sit down for now? Maybe? It looks like she's just sitting. She's just chilling. Tried to photos open hotspot, but it didn't work for some reason. That's interesting. This is what you hunted when we dual streamed. Yay! How's it going, Grenji? That was a good time, man. How's everything going for you, Grenji? Hope you had a good week. Hope you've been having a good Friday. Know what you can do instead of buying an older router that supports WEP encryption. Set that up on your network. That's what you do. That's true. That's true as well. I bricked the only router I had that was old enough to do that. I was trying to flash OpenWRT onto it, and I broke it. It was the first time I'd ever tried anything like that, and of course it went wrong. Fortunately, it was already the, like, old router that we were gonna put in a trash can, so no harm, no foul. But I was very disappointed to brick it. So I was trying to use it to be a wireless bridge and hook my my original Xbox 360 up to the wireless, up to our home network. Tired? Just ate some KFC? So good. Awesome, dude. Hey, Dog Lover, welcome to the stream. You got the shiny rowlet now. You got that shiny rowlet next to your name now. You have a shiny rowlet. You do. You do. You've been a member for over a month now, which gets you the shiny rowlet. I really appreciate that. This Riolu's going super fast. I'm glad we chose this as a target. Also, my arm is incredibly sore today. I got my first round of the vaccine yesterday. And yeah, my arm is incredibly sore right now. But hey, I guess that means it's working, right? You're getting your cast off on May 11th. Hey, that's awesome, Dog Lover. Congratulations. We're almost there, just a couple more days. That's Tuesday, right? Nice. Nice. It is incredible how often this is calling. I feel like I just somehow must have, like when I was originally doing these hunts way back in the day, I must have just somehow horrifically screwed up and only picked low call rate Pokemon. I don't feel like they were ever this fast. You're gonna hunt the Latios so you get while playing through the story. Each reset takes like 3 to 4 minutes. Dude, that's kind of crazy, man. Best of luck on that. But that's kind of crazy. Also, everybody, thank you for getting the stream to over 15 likes. I really appreciate that. I think that's the fastest we've ever done it, so thank you so much. It means a lot. It helps out a lot. Spartan76, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Wait till you get the second shot. It's been 2 days and you still feel horrible. Yeah, man, I've heard like horror stories about that with how bad people feel. I know Mel got her second one last Friday. Was completely out of commission on Saturday. I had a buddy who wasn't down that long. Like he got it the same time, like last Friday. Friday night he felt okay. Went to bed, woke up just feeling miserable. And then, like, he took another nap and woke up and was fine and went about his day. And then my mom, when she got it, she was like, yeah, I had some shivers after the first one, and then, like, after the second one, I had, like, a fever that broke after a couple hours, and then I was good. And, like, fingers crossed it's hereditary what the reaction is, because, man, oh man, I would like to just not have any, like, I would like to just have to put, like, an extra blanket on for an hour or two. That would be so nice, but yeah, I am fully prepared for the next one to, like, knock me on my butt. But it'll be good. Honestly, the worst part for me is actually getting, like, the shot. I'm not a fan of needles. Never have been. Completely irrational, but just 100% freak out. I was the biggest, or I was like the most terrified person. I was infamous at the pediatrician's office when it came to, like, boosters. Every time I got them, I'm pretty sure they, like, scheduled the strongest, biggest nurse that they had in that office to be the one to hold me down. Like, I'm pretty sure I kept the Matt was his name. I remember it vividly because I was not a happy camper during those. Pretty sure I kept Matt employed. They couldn't let him go because otherwise, like, no one would be able to restrain me for it. But yeah, I got the first round yesterday. It wasn't bad. Like, rationally speaking, it's not bad. It's just something like subconsciously, it's just like, nah, be afraid. And also, Vanillus, welcome to the stream. Neil's pathetic. You're fine with him. Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. Yeah, it's just an irrational thing, man. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do really to get rid of that, right? Like, I got the one. Was not a fan. Like, the thing is, like, sitting through it, it's like I panic. It goes in. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Like, at that moment, in that very moment, it's like, yeah, it's not bad. And it'll be like that for like another week or two, and then it'll be sheer panic again. Which is very unfortunate. I have to wait like 3 weeks for the next round. Just enough time to panic again. You're back, Grab Popcorn. Welcome back. And Matthew Owen, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Well, yeah. Got the mark right here. Oh, that's so tender. That's so tender. It's been, I guess, about 30 hours now since I got it. When needles stab you, you stab them back. How do you stab the needle? Do you have, like, another smaller needle that you use to stab the needle? Mind needles? Like, you don't mind them? Because, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Like, I think everyone's probably got something that just, you know it's ridiculous. Oh, you don't mind them? Hey, that's good. That's good. Honestly, I envy you guys. Because, like, again, like, I sit here, I know that, like, literally sitting in the chair getting it, I'm like, I'm going to pinch my thigh to not think about it. And that's going to hurt more than the needle. 100%, but it's just mind games, right? It's all a mental thing. At least for me, right? Like, 100% it was just psyching myself up to go in and get it done. You know, it's got to happen at some point. May as well make it right now. The heart stops slow every time you see the false swipe. You're like, I hope it stops. I hope it works this time. What if there was a chance that false swipe didn't work? Or, like, didn't stop? Like, what if a crit with false swipe knocked it out still? Have a needle for the needle. You're prepared, man. Christian, welcome to the stream. Needles, nothing good for you, man. I'm glad you think so. That's awesome for you. Depends on the needle for you. That's fair. That's fair. I don't look at any of them. They're all the same in my mind. They all just cause the giant panic light to start flashing in my mind. I see you hunting your next evolution Pokemon. Yo! Yo! 56 encounters! Ah! Shiny Riolu, guys! Here's the thing, though. I gotta leave it on the screen for a second. Because I had no leaf blades left. Yo! Yo! Alright, guys. So that was so quick, right? That was less than 45 minutes. We're gonna go for a second one. Yo, all the hype, yes, all the hype emotes in chat. Heck yeah. That's SOS for you, right? Holy crap, that's incredible. Don't call for help. No. No, 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 no. I don't have a plan here. If I false swipe it, it's gonna keep calling for help. Please don't call for help. I guess we just throw Pokeballs at it? I don't know. I don't know the protocol here. I'm gonna try throwing one. We'll see if it works. Because if I false swipe it, it's going to call for help. Guaranteed, right? There's no way this stays in, though. There's no way. It's level 52, yeah. Yo, Philip, you joined and we got the shiny. Awesome. If it was another shiny, you would scream, right? No, that'd be too much. Oh, thank goodness. So that's what we're gonna have to bank on, I think, is fight, false swipe the Riolu. We have to. There's no way we're catching it otherwise. But I can't swap anything in, because I can't let Final Gambit happen, right? Like, I don't have anything else set up that, like, Final Gambit wouldn't destroy. So, we're just gonna have to sit here and hope it doesn't call at some point, because I can't do anything else. I can't, like, do anything other than this. People saying Dog Liver wants it named Lucas. You know, Plushka, welcome to the stream. It can have Final Gambit. It has Final Gambit, guaranteed. Guaranteed it has Final Gambit, but Decidueye is Ghost type, so that's not a problem for us right now. The problem at the moment is solely in getting Riolu to not call for help. If it doesn't call for help, we throw a Pokeball, it's at 1 HP, we should be golden. We should be golden at that point. But if it calls for help and succeeds, it's over. So we gotta hope that it doesn't call for help, or if it calls for help, it doesn't actually get any help. Which, unfortunately, we're sitting here struggling with. You have a 95% chance of catching it after 16 throws at full HP, so the odds are good. True. Let's just hope it doesn't call for help. Ah, it called. This is more of a patience thing than a concern thing. I just want to catch it quickly. Also, someone go post that we got shiny Riolu on screen in the Discord. That'd be great if someone could do that. Paralyze it so it won't call for help. I can't. I don't have anything to paralyze it with. Since it has Final Gambit, I have to leave a Ghost type out on the field. I can't do anything that isn't Ghost type. Paralyzing would be the right move here, but I don't have that set up. I didn't think that far. I'll be honest, I didn't think the call rate would be this good. This is too good of a call rate. What are you going to shiny hunt next? So probably today we'll go for another Riolu. Unless someone... Does anyone have an idea of what they want hunted? If chat can come to a consensus on something to hunt, we can try that. It's a 15 call rate. It is, yes. So odds of it calling are higher, or way higher than it not. Honestly, it's more likely that the call will fail than for it not to call. Imagine 2 shiny Riolus. I'm not liking the fact that it keeps calling. Yeah, have fun, right? Yeah, 15 call rate, so it's pretty much guaranteed to be calling here. Just stop calling for help. It's pointless. Rowlet? But I can't SOS for Rowlet. Today's an SOS day. Oh, stop calling! Or at least if your friends give up. They gave up. Alright, please catch, please catch, please catch. We got it. We got it. Let's go. Let's go. Shiny Riolu hype. Let us quickly save. Alright, who wants a different... If we can come to a consensus on a different hunt, we can do a different hunt. Otherwise, we can go for a second Riolu. Which I'm okay with. I need a second one. At some point, I will need a second one. Is this going to show any... It doesn't show anything on the top screen. So we will we'll fly over to the Pokemon Center. We'll take a look at Riolu. Anyone have a nature guess? I guess I don't know if I just showed the nature. Did I just show the nature? No, I did not. So, oh, I guess I kind of did, didn't I? Didn't get it? We did, Puffin! We did! Can't SOS Horsey either. Yeah, it's gotta be something we can SOS hunt. I am partial to hunting for a second Riolu. I don't have a shiny Lucario, and I didn't have a shiny Riolu before this. So I am in favor of doing a second Riolu. But if we want to find something else to do, that's cool with me. I just have to make a thumbnail. You did show the nature. Yeah, I realized I showed it. I wasn't sure what all was on the top screen, and yeah, I realized I did. So, let's take a look. Look at this boy. Also, it's careful nature. But yeah. Alright, let's get this put away in the box. Let's find out where it goes in my box. Because this one's... I actually have this one organized in like a certain way. So... Alright. There we go. Now it's in this right spot. That's early. Yeah, man. Dude, that was crazy. Such a good way to come back to SOS right there. SOS Spinda. Does Spinda have anything special to consider? I know I do have a Spinda. Where is it? Where is that Spinda? Is it in here anywhere? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I do have a Spinda. We can hunt another one, but... I think Spinda's one of those ones that's a little funky, right? Roggenrola takes some setup I'm not prepared for. You're indifferent to everyone else? Sus hunt. I'm thinking we go for a second Riolu. That's my thought. That's what I'm leaning towards. Since I need another Riolu, so it's not like a... So I'd rather hunt for that than hunt for something I already have. I have a lot of the other ones, so I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get the count reset. We're gonna go for Riolu again. Maybe we'll get another one this quickly. You never know. Alright, let's go ahead and fly back over. We'll do this hunt again. So that's, I'm making the final decision on that. If we go for anything in the future, we can kind of figure out what we want to do as a secondary hunt. Rockruff. We could do Rockruff. I know that's your thing though, Puffin. I don't want to steal your thing. Yeah, I think we'll do Riolu. I think we'll do Riolu for now. If I can get over there. If we find a second Riolu, we'll go for something else. I don't think Krabby is... Is Krabby even, like, findable in Sun and Moon? Always get roped into Rockruff. I've noticed. Are there any Pokemon besides Mew, Smeargle, and Gallade that give both Hypnosis and False Swipe? You're curious. I don't know. I feel like the bigger limitation there's False Swipe, if I'm thinking correctly. SOS Bagon? That is one we could do. I'm not prepared to do Bagon though. I think is Bagon a special one or is it just a tough one because of call rates? I forget. We can prep some more in the future. Riolu is one I know I'm 100% certain I can hunt properly. I'm 100% confident in hunting it without issue. So we're gonna be doing Riolu here today again. But we can think of more stuff. We're gonna do, Krabby's and even Alola, right? Yeah, that would make it more difficult. Make it difficult to SOS a Pokemon, not in the games that SOS. But yeah, so we're gonna do more SOS hunting. I think that's gonna become one of the bigger hunting types we do. So give as many options as you want, because I imagine they will come around at some point. But for now, we're doing the second Riolu. Back on the two locations, 15 call rate. One of them calls a Salamence, and the other doesn't. Bagon's easier than Caterpie. It's been so long since I've done SOS. I appreciate the insight, Puffin. Yeah, man. I remember hunting Bagon. I remember, like, it... I don't remember if it was hard or not is the thing, right? So yeah. Alright, it's a 15 call rate and there's nothing special about it. Might be wrong, though. Well, you SOS Bagon, you have to find it and then it begins. True, yeah. Finding Bagon, I think, is the harder part of that. Do you have a shiny Jangmo? If you don't, you should SOS it. I think we do. Or I know I do. I don't know if I streamed it. First encounter shiny Riolu. The universe wants us to do something else. But dang, we really gotta find this thing before we can do it. Yeah, I mean, I hunted Bagon back in 2017, so I could be very wrong on remembering anything about it. But man, this isn't feeling like a 10% encounter rate. Yeah, so we can look through. Bagon is 1% in one location, Salamence location, and then is it 10%? And there's a 10% Bagon that doesn't call Salamence. Yeah, basically like what, Route like 3 versus the Cove. I think I did it in the Cove. I don't think I did it where I could call Salamence because I preferred to find shiny Bagons over shiny Salamence. So like not having that call in was actually better for me for some reason. I forget the reasoning. And then just in general, like the efficiency of finding a Bagon in the 10% was better. Rip living Alola Dex. I tried an SOS Jang Moho, but you got a shiny Hack Moho instead. Yeah, Jang Moho you can't SOS. Jang Moho only calls in Hack Moho and Komoho. So Jang Moho would have to be a random encounter or a Masuda hunt, and you can hunt Hack Moho. Got Super 3D World plus Bowser's Fury on Wednesday, and you're at Castle. Nice, I haven't played that one yet. A hard SOS would be Absol, Drampa, or Druggadon. Tried those hunts and had to call it quits because of how long it was taking to barely get even to 30 encounters. Dang. You know what we can do real quick, actually, guys? Since we're just trying to find this Pokemon, I'm going to fly back to the PC. I'm going to share the bottom screen here, since I just have that, like, invisible right now. I'll go ahead and just make it visible. I'll just bring it up and put it over the main screen here once we get back to the PC. I'm gonna go through my PC. I'm gonna show you all the shiny Pokemon I have. They're laid out in Dex order. If you guys want to find something I haven't hunted that seems good, and I guess if there is something I have hunted, we can still consider it. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning here. I'm just gonna put this up over everything to take a look at. So I'm just gonna slowly go through here. You guys, I guess, can pause, come back, look at it, look at the gaps, and see what you think we should hunt. So all of these are shinies. All of these are my shinies. This is my shiny part of the Dex. Everything box 11 and before is my normal Dex. It's like, here's where we start actually getting gaps. So I'm just slowly going through this. I think some of these gaps are just version exclusives. But yeah, I'm just gonna like slowly go through this until we get to the end, and then I'm gonna go back to looking for Riolu. I figure since we're not in the hunt yet, it's easier to come here and just show you guys what I've got. But yeah, so that's what I have. That's all the shinies I have in Sun. So feel free, look through that. Give me suggestions on what else we should do. And yeah, now we'll get back to looking for Riolu. Komodo is the final form of Jangmo. It's the first form, yeah. Apparently if you use a super effective Mon when knocking out the SOS monster, it increases the chance of the SOS call being answered. Really? It's on Pokemon.com Sun and Moon page. Had no idea about that. Same. How did I not do that? My cat is freaking out. I hope the neighbors below me aren't upset. I can't imagine that she's really making that much ruckus, but... Every once in a while you'll see her run like right down there. Getting all kind of excited about something. But yeah, so those are all the shinies I've got. Feel free to... You liking the box? But yeah, feel free to look through that list or through those frames and find something I'm missing, and we can hunt that. I'm not opposed to hunting something I already have. I just tend to go for efficiency and would like to hunt for things I don't have. Or, yeah, I'm fine with hunting something that we already have, if people really want it. Would organize your shinies by Dex, but you personally prefer doing it in order of when you obtain them. That's fair. That is fair. That was just the easiest way for me to keep track, because basically what I would do is the way I would figure out what I would hunt for next is I would go to my living Dex. So I have a living Dex right before that from Alola in Dex order. So it's just a copy of that, right? It's just a shiny copy of that I'm filling in. So I look at gaps in that and then go and find what that Pokemon is in like my main Dex that's filled out and decide, okay, I'm gonna hunt for that. So that's how I've set that up. So it's just like the efficiency side of it. That's what I'm all about. That's why I like the method hunting. Like I respect full odds and I've done full odds and it's fun. But man, the efficiency is the part I really like. And there we go. We got another Riolu to start the hunt with. Sorry if there's some noise in the background. My cat found like crate paper inside of a cardboard box. Order of Dex is more efficient. I wouldn't even say efficiency in that regard. It just feels more organized to me. But again, that's totally my preference. the more like objective, like numerical way of going about it, as opposed to like, this is when I found them, or these are my favorites, or these are the typings I like, you know. There's like, this is an objective way to organize them. I don't feel like it's weird in any way. It's like the most like the least personality that you can give it, basically, right? All right, we got the SOS calls going. Let's do this. I probably shouldn't have left that box on the floor. Not during the stream. But guys, I can't believe we got the Riolu, so that's also we're on 2. But let's go, guys, let's go. How about SOS hunting a Lolamola? Is that huntable? Because yeah, I need to get a shiny of that. I don't know if it's huntable. Is it? If it is, sure. We can put it on our list of things to do. What happened to Shiny Riolu? We caught it, Plushko! We caught it! It's rare that you ever intentionally get a double of a shiny. The store trick is the first time you've done this. Before it was a second Gyarados. Don't know how to spell it. Hey, you're good though. I understand what you're saying. I get that. Because that's kind of how I am, right? Like, the only reason I hunt other ones is to evolve them. Generally. We've done some special ones for streams. I think at some point we'll kind of get to the point where we can do some more that are duplicates. But for me, a lot of it is just like I wanna complete it. I'm very much a completionist, and I'm driven towards that like 100%ing goal. Even if like in a case like this, it's ridiculous to consider it, right? Like it makes no sense to like fully go for this in most cases. Yo, Sloth, welcome to the stream. You hear "Let's go"? Is the baby in the chat? I don't know who that is, so possibly. SOS Lolamola is pretty easy. I did it a while ago, got one. Awesome. Sure. Yeah, we can set that up then. Yeah, no, we can try that. We can try that then. So yeah, I can schedule a Lolamola for like next week or something. It's crazy. We're barely halfway through the stream and we already got a shiny. SOS, the best. The only reasons you're not going for a full living dex is because your anxiety and OCD would get all over the place. If you don't have everything by a certain date, really? That's why you're super casual with shinies? Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Do it at your own pace, enjoy it. That's the whole point. However you want to do it's the best way to do it, right? Like, some people like doing full odds and having that extra challenge. Some people like the efficiency of finding them quickly. Some people just want to find their favorites and be done with it and move on, right? Like, to each their own, and there is no problem with any different way of going about it. The song's a bop, right? It's just so chill and upbeat. It's like it's one of those like upbeat, chill songs, right? Like, just like everything's good, you know. It's a good time. We're jamming. The truest of bops, right? You're inspired to do a shiny Wooper hunt in Fire Red, but you're out for now. All right, see you later, Adam. Thank you so much for coming into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. No, I've been finding I've found some good songs in here for stream music. I need to spend some time just trying to find more, because the problem is my playlist has gotten to the point where it is just about as long as a stream, minus about, I think, like 10 minutes or something. So you only really get like 3 or 4 different songs at the end of the stream. I want to find like enough songs to have like a good length playlist. Yo, Hamza, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? Hope you've been having a good Friday. And dude, we found shiny Riolu already. We're going for a second one. It'd be awesome if we could pull off a second shiny Riolu today. I think I might use this, assuming, which I don't think this is a very big assumption, assuming we don't get the second Riolu today. I don't think we'll have another stream that is Riolu. I think what will happen is we will move Riolu to, I'll just like stream Riolu casually on Twitch, like maybe later tonight even, or just tomorrow at some point. Just because I haven't been on Twitch in a while. See how that goes, and just kind of finish it up over there. Go for as long as it takes, or just as long as I feel like going for. Good, man. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Today was my my last day at my job. I have a week off, and then I start my new job on the 17th. So like a week from Monday. So that'll be good. That'll be fun. So I'm excited to have the break. You do have every Ultra exclusive legendary. Legendaries and Ultra Beast. So that's awesome, Kevin. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm slowly working through those legendaries, man. We got to get Cresselia, and then we're done with Sinnoh. And then we got Unova and the 2 Kalos, and then Ultra Beasts. Don't we get you started on the Wormhole Shiny Legendaries Ultra Beasts? I have most of them, but not all of them, and it bugs you. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, so all you have left are some of the Ultra Moon exclusives, then? Yeah, man, I attempted to make that a goal for myself, right? Of like, I was going to hunt all of them in Dex order. And then I took a break for years because I kind of burnt out on it, and I just didn't do other things. I came back to those. So it's good to do SOS. It's good to do something that's different. That's good to hear. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got one already. Yeah. Yeah, no, good things. Good things are happening. So next week's going to be an interesting week, stream-wise. My cat is, and she's making noises like she's destroying something. No, she's at the pantry. She wants food. Well, she gets it after the stream, so she can complain and be a brat all she wants. But yeah, good things. I'm excited. Next week will be an interesting week with streams. I think we'll have some longer ones. Not like a lot longer. I'm thinking like 3-hour streams, maybe, with like potentially like 2-hour streams in a day at different times or something like that. Just mixing it up a little bit. Just since I have a bit of extra time. For the Sinnoh Legends, you only need Cresselia, Azelf, Uxie, and you think that's it for that region. Gotcha. Yeah, I just have Cresselia left. And then I've got all of Unova, all of Kalos, which is only 2, then all the Ultra Beasts. The Ultra Beasts count in my mind. People like gave me a lot of flack for calling them Gen 7 legendaries, which I never really did. I was like, I'm gonna hunt them as the Gen 7 legendaries, basically in terms of like the order that I hunted stuff in. So yeah, basically I'll be done with the legendaries once I catch. How's it? I think Yveltal is after Xerneas in the decks. But basically, Xerneas and Yveltal are the last 2 I'm going to have that are like legendaries to catch. And then I just have Ultra Beasts after that. You have every huntable box art legendary? Hey, that's awesome. Up to Gen 7, don't own Gen 8. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, even then you still have all the huntable ones because the Gen 8 boxes weren't huntable. And even the Gen 7s weren't. It'd be nice if they were. I don't get why they're not. I guess to a point, it's that they have things like releases events, but like I want to hunt them. I think it'd be more fun to hunt them than it would be to get them from an event. The only Ultra Beasts you're missing are Pheromosa, Nihilego, and Celesteela. Gotcha. Are those Ultra Moon exclusives? As far as the shiny hunting, no, Chansey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. Let's knock out Chansey. We're gonna have to false swipe Riolu again. Shiny locking is stupid. Like, I get it in very certain circumstances, right? Like, Uncatchables at the beginning of Gen 3, or I guess of the ORAS games. Like, that makes sense. Like, event Pokemon not being able to be shiny, okay, that's cool. Like, that makes sense. Again, you're getting a specific Pokemon at that point. But, like, the idea that, like, you can't shiny hunt certain Pokemon, it's just dumb to me. Ultrasonic Exclusive Ultra Moon is your game? But you're just lazy. Gotcha. Yo, Karim, what's going on, man? Are you trying to get the full family? Yes, we are. So we got the shiny Riolu at 56 encounters, I think it was. So incredibly quickly. And we caught it, so we're going after a second one here. And the idea, yes, will be for one of them to evolve into a shiny Lucario. Because my whole goal is to get a living Dex. If they release a shiny event, they should make it so you can encounter the Pokemon and then hunt it. Makes it cooler and more rewarding. True. Like, that'd be awesome. I agree with you. That'd be awesome. But you know that, like, the majority of the reason for that event is for people who don't want to shiny hunt to be able to have a shiny, right? Like, that's the draw of the event. Isn't that it's huntable, it's that it is shiny. So I get why they don't do that from, like, a promotion perspective of, if you have an event that, say, go to GameStop, go to Target, and, like, I guess most of those events really don't happen that way anymore, it's just a mystery gift, but, like, when the event is, like, go to GameStop and get your shiny Zygarde, like, that's going to get way more people to pick it up and go into a GameStop, which is the point of GameStop doing the promotion. It's going to get a lot more of that than, hey, go to GameStop and get a Zygarde that you can shiny hunt. Like, I would love it. I would love it if events were still, like, in-game events. Like, you went to the place and you unlocked a key and got a key item that let you go and do it. That would be so much fun if they did that still. But it doesn't work in the age of the internet. That all that data would be out there, and they feel like that's not worth it. That's arguable if they're right or wrong with that, but that's their thought. So yeah, that's just what it is, right? Inspired you to do the Dex Order hunt with your spin on it way back when you were on Moltres. You're on Hoenn still, but haven't hunted in those games in years. I feel that, man. I feel that. I took like a year and a half off in the middle of Sinnoh, so we're just finishing up Sinnoh now. But yeah, man, I think it's worth it to do it that way. It takes a lot of time, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it in the end. I think it makes it a lot of fun. But yeah, I would much prefer events to be like extra little like bonus story things. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's like unlock a cave and you go in there, right? Like that's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be anything big, but it'd be so cool if they did that still. Look at like the unreleased events in Gen 4, you know, or look at Gen 3's events, right? I would love something like the old sea map, right? Like go to the faraway island and stuff. Like let's do that. Let's have some more events and actually give you something. That'd be way cooler. To me, that would be significantly cooler and more fun. Another one? We're going for another one, yes! I was a little lazy, I didn't want to remake a thumbnail, and chat really hadn't come to a consensus on what we hunted, so we're doing a second Riolu. Ideally, we find it today. If we find it today, honestly, we'll probably just raid someone at this point. I don't know if I'm prepped for a third hunt. It'd be crazy if we could get it today, but if we don't, my plan is to just go on to, like, Twitch tonight or tomorrow sometime and just kind of stream for a bit and hunt it more. Since I don't think I'm going to do another Riolu SOS hunt on stream. At least not for a while. Like, another stream will just be another Pokemon, if that makes sense. You got burned out from shiny hunting about 2 years ago, got back into it late August, so you're super behind. Hey, honestly, same, man. Same. Like, SOS got me so into it, and I did it so much, and then I started streaming, so I did it so much. You just burn out. You know, it happens. It totally makes sense to take a break. Also, guys, you know what to do. You know what to post. It's crab rave time. Do you dare you to hack the Elon flute so you can get Teslas? The Eon flute in before you getting your starter in Mega Ruby. Curious how that would happen. Oh, like if you just like. I do wonder what would happen. Would they let you soar? Would it let you soar? Using Metronome against this Bulbasaur, and it used Sunny Day and then Flare Blitz. Nice. Perfect. Sometimes Metronome knows what to do. Now it's not going to call for help. It called for help for so long. Now it's not going to call. You'll hack it and let me know what happens. Awesome, yeah, let me know what happens with that. I'm interested. Hey, we got crab emotes. Heck yes. Thank you, Mo. Like, I imagine there's some people posting them, and YouTube's just like, oh, it's spam. I'm not even going to consider showing it, because that's what YouTube does now. But yee, crab rave time. Alright, we're rocking and rolling here. Going through these rules like crazy. Now you can hack badges early, but it stops story progression. Really? Like, I guess that makes sense, right? Like, it would make sense that all the dialogue is checking for you to have certain badges, but then if you don't get, like, the items you need along the way, like, NPCs won't talk to you in the same way. That makes sense. Like, that makes sense that would happen. Imagine you get to use this item right at the beginning of a game just to find out that it's used to unlock free post-game DLC. That'd be awesome. Crab O'Clock, heck yes. Metronome loves you. It used Volt Tackle against the Magikarp. Dang. I wonder why it's I wonder how it knows what to do. I'm just getting super lucky with it. Yeah, I love that Riolu can't do anything here. Like, just straight up can't do anything. Like, it can boost its attack and lower my defense. Or it can boost its special attack and lower my physical defense. Can't land a move. Can't actually do damage to me, so it doesn't matter what its, like, stat changes are. That's great. Alright, we actually have Leaf Blade moves that we can use, which is good, because we need to knock out Chansey before it can do anything to Riolu. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, I was honestly concerned about this hunt just because of how much I've heard Riolu's like a notoriously like sketchy hunt because of Final Gambit, but like Ghost types just make it so easy. It can't damage me at all. It can't knock itself out. It's still low enough, like, in stats that I can false swipe it to 1 HP from full. It's awesome. Action replay won't allow you to add any key items. Really? I guess you don't have that section in the bag, so it can't put it anywhere? I guess that makes sense. That's really interesting. That it's honestly more interesting to me that there's enough of a safeguard that the action replay won't let it happen. Right? Like who's doing that work there? Is it the action replay aware that it's gonna write to like an area of memory that doesn't matter? Or is it the game locking it out knowing that you can't get the item yet? Like what way does that work? So I know how, like, on a fundamental level how an action replay works, but I've never used one. Once it like gives you the experience share and then try again. Ah, yeah, once it like lets you have key items. Yeah. Because I guess like you unlock the Eon Flute at the point where you can fly to any town, so I imagine it has no reason, it would have no reason to assume you couldn't fly there. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how the game handles that. Also, we technically do have a chance of getting a shiny Chansey in this, which would be pretty awesome. I think I still need a shiny Chansey in Sun for my decks. I have a Happiny, but Happinis are impossible to hunt on their own, or like nearly impossible to hunt because it's also just a call-in off other Pokemon, specifically off all the baby Pokemon in early game. I got lucky and got one, and honestly, I was more lucky that I noticed it, to be real. Like, Happiny is really hard to tell if it's shiny or not when it's next to another Pokemon, right? Like, if it's next to another Happiny, then sure, you can tell, but when it's next to a Pichu or it's next to a Munchlax, like, yeah, who's to say what it is unless you see the sparkle? So very fortunately I saw the sparkle. Now you want to break the save file, to be honest, for science. Hey, that's a worthy cause. Science is always a worthy cause to break things for. Man, I'm so glad Vanillix, as you're in chat, I'm so glad you reminded me about Hyper Potions to add them to the stream playlist, because such good music, such a good like vibe from it, you know? We gotta get more stuff. We gotta get more stuff in the stream music library. The option to assert any key item doesn't show up on the action replay, but you have the key item slot unlocked in your bag. Huh. That's really strange. Because, like, I would assume that, like, even if the game's saying, like, hey, you're not supposed to do this, like, the action replay doesn't care. It's like, I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I can. Screw you, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, why... That's really interesting that the action replay is not letting that happen. I wonder if there's some other condition that needs to be met? Like... I have no clue why it wouldn't let you, man. That's so strange. Also, thank you everyone for getting the stream with 20 likes. I really appreciate that. That's so awesome of you guys. 20 like hype. You don't want to hear New Game ever again? Why not? It's such a bop, though. It allows you to hack in all badges, but not the Eon Flute? That's so strange. Like, but why? Why would it not let you do that? Like, either way, it's cheating and hacking. Like, who cares at that point? Like, why stop with badges? I guess badges break the game. Maybe the Eon Flute, like, lets you legitimately get places you shouldn't, and it breaks the game too much. Keep yourself 999 rare candies. Like, you can do that, but you can't. That's so strange, man. It's so weird. Like, what could possibly be locking that out? Oh, did you figure something out? Alright, so guys, I wish I had a way to, like, keep better track of all this stuff for the future, like, for more hunts in the future. What are some good SOS hunts you guys want to see? I know Alola Mola's been brought up. I think we're going to do that one. It's been said to be easy from Donuts. So we might do Alola Mola. I think that'll be the next SOS hunt we do at some point next week. But yeah, what are the ones you guys want to see? Because I want to do more SOS hunts. I think they're going to become a bit more the de facto hunt for us than the soft resets have been. Basically, choose between Yusum or Sun. I'm actually weirdly, despite all the SOS hunting I've done and the amount of hours I've put into Alola, my Moon copy is nowhere near ready to SOS. I think it's still very early game. I think I played a good chunk of it in Japanese to get a Ditto from the pseudo methoding. I never actually really played through it again beyond that. It's the song that taunts you when you miss Crab Rave. Oh no! I got around it. You found the Eon Flute. Nice! Did you just have to like make an item and put it on the ground or something? Assuming you can do that. What if you hack the badges in before you get your starter? It might cancel the event and you have no Pokemon. This child got all the badges without a single Pokemon. How do you do it? Just like jump cut to just a jump cut to you in the gym, throwing hands with your dad's slack off or slacking. Just straight up, like, put him up, put him up. Make it impressive going up against the Elite Four. My cat's not happy with me. I blocked her from getting up into my lap too much. She just wanted to sit in my lap, and I had to tell her no. She's not a fan. Got back into the game. You can still get your starter. It removed the Eon Flute. That's really strange. Like, it knows that you shouldn't have it and throws it out of your inventory? That's really weird. I guess badges are something that you kind of just have, right? Like, it can't get rid of those. But it knows you shouldn't have the Eon Flute. It's like, have you unlocked all the map? Nah, you can't have this. That's so strange that the game's like that aware. And like that able to correct course. I wouldn't expect that, to be honest. That's awesome. That's actually kind of impressive that it does that.
Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you.
need to use a Leopard Berry. I actually do need to use a Leopard Berry. I can. I just gotta swap the next time it calls in. Goldie, I don't know why it's so funny to me that the M is that much smaller than the rest of it. Still removed the E on it though. Weird. Oh. You didn't add the flute, but it still removed the two. That's so weird. Like, I guess in a sense it's weird, in a sense it's not. Like, the fact that everyone knows that, like, Game Sharks and action replays are things that, like, you have to just kind of assume that people are gonna mess with the game, so you gotta make the game, like, correct course. So it doesn't break too hard. Like, either fail gracefully or correct itself like that. Where it's like, you shouldn't have this item, that's gonna break the game. No. We're at 47 Riolu so far. We're almost... This hunt's already almost longer than the one from earlier today. Can't even hack the bike in. Dang, this game... Ornass, like, knows how to handle itself. It ain't taking any of that. Like, immune to hacking. Impressive. Or I guess not immune to hacking, but, like... super capable of getting rid of it. Won't tolerate anything. I guess also, I just realized we found 2 shinies in this, like, week, like, calendar week, I guess. Yeah, so we found 2 shinies then, like, overall, in the past, like, 2 weeks, we found, like, 4, I think? Our luck's turning around. We're recovering from, like, the 2 months that we just had nothing good. That's awesome. You can hack in every event mon, though, if you wanted to, but I mean, yeah, I guess that's the thing, right? Like, having a Pokemon that you shouldn't doesn't break the game the way that, like, having key items that you shouldn't really breaks the game, right? Like, massive sequence breaks that aren't even, like, proper sequence breaks, right? Like, you're just getting an item that you shouldn't have. That's really interesting. Alright. Think we'll find a shiny Riolu in the next 30 minutes, guys? I want to see votes in the chat. Yeses versus nos. Will we find shiny Riolu number 2 before the end of the stream today? We got about 30 minutes left. About 25 minutes left, I guess, to be more accurate. I want to see what people's confidence is. As well as also say if you think we'll find a shiny Chansey. The number of Chanseys these guys are calling in is crazy. I was not expecting like other calls at all. Like I didn't even realize that Chansey was an option for it to call. And here we are calling this many of them. You think so? Kevin's a believer. What does everyone else think? Gotta reset the file now to get back to hunting. Yeah, man, I get that. You screwed with it. The experiment's over. Time to get back to normal. Wow, this Riolu's not calling as much as the other ones were. Wondering how to break out a fight at Thanksgiving dinner with one phrase. I think there are many phrases that can do it, especially depending on your family. No, you're not gonna tell you how. I've got some ideas. I don't know why I just have to think about it sometimes, you know? Like, just gotta sit here and be like, alright, what am I doing again? I feel like that's part of it with SOS for me. It's like, every once in a while your mind, like, breaks the autopilot. Which is actually kind of a good thing, right? Like, you don't want to be autopiloting too hard. You know, you want to make sure that it's not shiny. You want to make sure that you're not hitting the one that you shouldn't. There's enough little things you have to do, especially when you have to alternate like this. I think it's a lot easier to get stuck in a groove and go on autopilot when you have, like, an infinite caller, right? All the Rocket League music. Chat just feels so much like Rocket. Like the music just feels so much like Rocket League sometimes. This isn't a bad thing. Alright, only like 3 more and this hunt will have been longer than, 3 more Riolus and this hunt will have gone on longer than the first Riolu hunt of the day. Which makes sense. I mean, it took us probably about like 10-15 minutes to find a new Riolu, so coming in at another 45 to get to this point. At least the timing is consistent. Another good thing about SOS hunting, right? Like, it just rolls, man. It just rolls so quickly. The song's in Fortnite? Is it? I would not know. I played Fortnite once on my like little cousin's account. He's like, "Do you want to try it?" And I like sat down on his laptop and tried it around. Had no clue what I was doing and lost immediately. Then I rage quit and never played the game again because it's a bad game. Nah. Also, that was the last song in. Let's go to moods. That was the last song in our normal thing. Do we go to amped or good vibe, guys? Oh, I guess it would make sense for like songs that are in Rocket League to be in like Fortnite as well. You know, they're both owned by Epic now. I went to good vibes. Get some good vibes for the rest of the stream going here. We might do amped later if I stream on Twitch tonight. It's lobby music and actually your lobby music has an emote. Interesting. Amped for shinies. We'll use that later, Grungy. I think the plan is to stream on Twitch a little bit later tonight. Just doing some other stuff. Or not doing other stuff, but doing more of this Riolu hunts. I'm excited to do SOS in general right now. And I don't want to, since we found Riolu on stream, I don't want to make it another hunt on camera, or like on YouTube. So I'd like to finish it up. I'd like to successfully get the second one, but I don't think I really want to, like, I don't want to spend more time on it on YouTube, you know? Is a Monster Cat license pricey? It's like $5 a month, which was shockingly cheap, right? Like, I was expecting to be significantly more than that, but so yeah, $5 a month. And honestly, as far as like subscriptions go, they're one of the better ones in my opinion. Like, you have to auto renew. That's how a lot of them are. But they like remind me every month, 5 days before it renews, like, hey, just so you know, you're gonna pay this. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, like, honestly, props to them for doing that. Like, it's bare minimum, to be honest, but like, props over everything else. Like, oh yeah, I thought it'd be more than that. I use a lot of Hyper Potions music, and you always get claimed. Yeah, so there's some Hyper Potion stuff in the Monster Cat license. So it's not you don't have access to the whole catalog. There are some songs that like aren't like given the creator license, but a good chunk of the stuff is in Monster Cat Gold, which is what I have. A lot of Hyper Potions, a lot of their big hits are in it too. Like, I know Alone is in there, Crab Rave's in here, New Game's in here. A lot of Pegboard Nerds, which is like a band I really like, or like artists I really like. They really aren't a band, but you get what I mean. Maybe they are a band. I don't know what they want to go by. But yeah, so I believe actually even Grungy, what's nice is if you're getting claimed on songs that are in gold, if you get the gold membership, you can go and remove those old claims. It's actually really nice. I think it is like a retroactive thing. And then, like, if you ever stop the membership, they aren't going to claim your old stuff. Like, you paid the license to use it at a certain time. I think it's a nice thing. I think it's a nicety that they, like, let you go back and remove the old claims. But at the same time, they'll, like, they won't, like, suddenly claim. If I stop paying, I don't think they wouldn't claim the last 5 months of my streams. Be back soon a bit, Kevin. MT, welcome to the stream, man. Sounds like the remix happy hour. Dude, we're just listening to some good vibes. How's it going, MT? How's your Friday? I know that's like the theme of Game Boy, Luke. Was commissioned and not under license. Did it still get claimed or something? That's one of those tricky situations, right? When you find like a remix and it's like, you might have paid the license to someone, but did they have the license to, like, A, do it in the first place, or B, like, sell it again? That's always a funky situation. So that's what's nice being in Monster Cat. Like, I pay for Monster Cat. That's all I gotta pay for. And it's Monster Cat. They're the ones who'd be doing the claiming. And it's really nice. Like, if something does get claimed, nothing should. You're, like, put into a system with them that's like, hey, you know, if Content ID comes through, it's like, hey, yeah, you see the songs. It's gonna know that Friends Again, which is the song playing now, like, is claimable. It knows it's owned by Monster Cat, but Monster Cat's like, nah, they're good. Remember that this channel's okay, or this YouTube channel's okay, this Twitch channel's okay, like all that stuff. It's good. Enjoying Mother's Day weekend. Awesome. Not sure what my exact plans are for Mother's Day, but it'll be a good time. Playing Apex, gonna have the stream on the background. Awesome. Best of luck with Apex. Hope you win. I haven't played Apex in a while. I got into it with my friends for a bit, and then they got back out of it, of course. And from there, I haven't played anymore. I'm also getting some Fire merch, too. I haven't checked out any of the merch. I haven't really gotten a lot of merch from stuff. Your exams are over. Awesome, Kooky. And you have free time again. Awesome. Good to see you. Hope the exams went well. You know, it's good that they're over, but I hope they went well. Hey, welcome back, Kevin. Okay. Yeah, so I want to make sure again that we're okay. Random ranked? Best of luck. Random groups and ranked. Gonna head out. Alright, see you later, Grenji. It was good seeing you, man. Hope to see you soon. Hope you have a good weekend. What if you catch Poochyena in your very first battle? You should try that. Oh, like give yourself a Pokeball? I would assume that Poochyena is very specially coded. It honestly might be a similar situation to Ruby and Sapphire with Jirachi, where it's like you just can't do anything until you get the dex. Like it won't let you, because it assumes you don't have Pokeballs until that point. All you do in your squad isn't on? Hey, I feel that. I know for me, the game that I really got into, that I had friends who were into it, but they weren't as into it as me, you know, like basically, yeah. So when like I was playing and they weren't on, was Rocket League, which I haven't played in years now. But yeah, I got really into competitive singles, like just duels. I got really into those. Let's double check, because I definitely wasn't looking at that Riolu when it came in. Alright, cool. We're good. Kevin, it's gonna take you so long to do this hunt, man, because you just keep like messing around with stuff and like hacking the saves. Man, Half an Orange is a really good group or artist. I think it's a group. The songs are just so chill. Really is good vibes. Yeah, I'm not sure if I don't think I have a Chansey. I don't think I have a shiny Chansey in Sun. I know I have a shiny Happiny. I don't think I got any others. I don't think I like bred for Chansey or anything. So Chansey would be interesting. We'll try after the shiny lock is done. You make a new save. Yeah. If you remember, I mean, hey, it's an interesting thing to try. Even if you forget, I imagine you'll think of it again. Do a run of the game with a ton of hacks. Yeah, basically try to hack like everything you can. Just see how broken you can make the game. There's Cat. She's just chilling behind the chair. She's waiting for food. She knows food's coming in like 10 minutes. Because I mentioned it before. I'm wondering if it was a smart move to feed her after the streams, or if I should have fed her before the streams. Because if I fed her before the streams, maybe she'd like not be begging for food during. But then I'd feel like I'd have to wake up earlier to feed her. Because otherwise I think it would be almost too long at night, you know? She just really likes chilling out around my feet and stuff during the stream. Or on my lap. That's really where she wants to be during the stream. Don't know if the game is really smart or something, but you didn't see Pokeballs as an option to hack with other items. Yeah, that's really weird how, like, it's impressive, but it's very strange how bulletproof that game is. Like you would assume that, like, the idea of thinking, what if an action replay breaks the game, is kind of like something that gets a reaction of who cares? Because who cares? Like, if the action replay breaks the game, so what? You know? It doesn't really matter. Like the action replay broke the game. Yeah, the hacking device broke. Oh, she made it. I was trying to keep you down for the stream, but I have a cat in my lap now. I didn't mean to, but I tried not to, but she's stubborn. So sorry for the weird noises and for the pop filter getting pulled. Why do you like pulling on that so much? Yeah, it can hack any items at any time in Gen 7. Yeah, so they went back on that? What the heck? Yeah, why would they go back on that? Sorry if you guys are hearing my cat purring. Alright, I gotta use a left berry. Alright, now we can Leaf Blade. There we go. See, this is why I kept her down. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but she's like taken over my arms. And I'm trying my best to keep track of it. This is now an extra thing to keep track of. Is the cat in my lap. Alright, so we got 5 more minutes. Let's see if we can get to 80 encounters. I think 80 encounters would be a good number. If we could get to it. Technically, he did a shiny lock 2 weeks ago. The only thing he did was he hunted your team through Masuda in a different game and sent them over. I guess that kind of counts, right? I genuinely can't do anything with the cat right here, and my arm is too sore to like really move it around her. Let's see. No, you cannot touch that. I am sorry, cat. But you cannot. Starting to rub on like the capture card's USB cable is really sketchy because it does not like being bumped. Shiny 6 IV Tangrowth was part of your team. The team was broken. Nice. Hey, broken teams are good teams. Especially for like playthroughs. Alright, 2 more encounters, guys. That'll be where we wrap it up for the day. I'm gonna do 2 more encounters here. one more encounter now. Also, can't wait. All over me. You have a 6 IV Jupiter. Nice, Kooky. That's awesome. All right, and there we go. That is the last Riolu of the night. Actually, we might do a couple more. I'm going to go ahead and look up a raid target, though. So, guys, let's see some shiny hype in the chat, or raid hype in the chat. I'm going to see. Gonna see if there's anyone live that we can raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid Mark Minimad. They're hunting for shiny Hoodoo and Sword and Shield. So let's see some mindless raid hype in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and we're actually just gonna do one more encounter here. See if we can get lucky. And then, if we don't, we'll pick this hunt up on Twitch either tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna finish it, not on YouTube, just because we already found shiny Riolu on stream today. So I don't think we need to do a second stream of Riolu. Just added it so you could take down the fire trial. Hate that trial so much. I gotcha. Alright, and with that, we're wrapping up now. 81 encounters. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you to anyone that liked, anyone that subscribed. And a big thank you to just everybody in chat for hanging out, having a good time here. It's always fun hanging with you guys. We'll be back on, like I said, I'll be doing this one tonight. We'll be doing Dynamax Adventures and Cresselia soft resets tomorrow. So hope to see you guys there. And until next time, take care.